do, grab over, and I'm gonna grab behind his elbow over here. I'm gonna shuck his arm just right across and try to reach for his back. He makes point pressure to take his left elbow back, and then he's good. And now he'll clear his hand, and that's kind of like what he's gonna do to get back in front of me. But what I'm gonna do is, again, grab his arm, come over. Well, here he's gonna do the same thing. Only this time now, I'm going to switch two grips. The hand that's on his shoulder is gonna dive under his right knee. My left hand is just gonna pin his arm like this. My right leg is gonna kick him this way, and my left leg's gonna fly around his head. But here, I kick him like that. So you see how all the weight's on one knee? See how light this knee is? That's what gets me the armbar right there. My leg comes over, and I get my armbar. So he's kind of floating on his knee when I actually get this. Go over, go for his back, get his arm under here. And you can see he's already falling over when I go for that armbar. One thing to keep in mind is I'm not kicking him that way. That way is towards his knee. And if I do that, he'll never be up on this knee. He'll use it to counter what I'm doing. I'm kicking him kind of like over my shoulder this way. Here, grab. Gets his arm over. Yep, he gets his arm. I come inside enough to pinch his arm really tight. Got his arm. My right arm drives under his right knee. Here, you can see I'm still pinching him like this. You see right there, the path to take your elbow, just drive. Yeah, that right there. If there's nothing behind it, he gets that out. But if I come here, there's always something there. I get my armbar, bridge. If you get here, you can dump him off to the side. Okay, my knees go to the side right here. Okay, when he stacks and really holds his elbow here, throw my leg right here. This is all very tight. See how he's stacking me? He's trying to get the weight on my head. My left leg will come out. I'll drop him like that. Okay, I throw my leg very far. It's important that, in this angle, okay, I never kick that way right there. Okay, I never kick to it. See this knee? I don't want to kick anywhere next to that knee. So when this foot comes out, I kick that way. That's what puts him down. And I get my armbar. Okay. Oh, here, grab, over, under, here. Now, if he gets so tight to me with his defense, he puts that right foot up. My hand comes under his knee just like this. Now I'm going to push his knee above my head and just spin. And come out the bottom for the armbar right there. Try not to squeeze too hard because it's really tight when he falls over. What's happening is he's defending the armbar properly by doing this. This is the arm I'm attacking, right? He puts it in his elbow and holds it. And he puts all his weight on me when I'm right there. And when I spin under him, he falls like that. And then I end up spinning out, which pulls the arm out. So I don't use much strength to break his grip. It's kind of, gravity kind of breaks his grip. Grab here, for his back, arm, right, under, out, right under him. And you see I have to loosen my knees, otherwise, usually they'll tap as they're falling because it's so tight, so be careful. Don't be bridging, okay? Just try to keep your knees as tight as possible. So remember, the three variations, they're all the same. Same move right here. One, the arm bar. If I get the arm bar finish, that's one, okay? Two is dump him to the left. If his weight's over there. Three is go under him. I also can do that as well. Okay, you get a little bit more power with that, but the only drawback is my knees aren't pinching together. So there's a window for him to pull his elbow out. The good thing is I get the sweep. Okay, so when we're up here, even though, so right now if he tries to pull his arm out, he can't because I'm pinching my knees together, right? But if I kick my knee over here and he pulls his arm out, I usually still get this, well, do it again. Okay, when he gets his arm out here, he'll get his arm out, but I get on top. I get in this position, so you can't see it, but he took his elbow out. Okay, and now I just get on top for the mount. Okay, that's the only drawback to throwing your foot out there for the extra leverage, is my knees aren't pitching to hold his elbow. Okay, arm bar from the guard. Let's go. 1, 2, 3.